a high-octane campaign. We've seen everyone from the Prime Minister, the Home Minister. On the other side, you've had Siddaramaiah, DK Shivkumar, Rahul Gandhi, Sonia Gandhi, all come and campaign for the better part of the last month and a half. What does this election boil down to? There were many issues that were at the start of this campaign, whether it was the allegations of 40% commission sarkara, whether it was the infrastructure woes in Bengaluru. But towards the final leg, it seems like it was more polarizing issues, whether it was the Bajrang Dal ban, the personal attacks on the Prime Minister, all of that seemed to dominate the narrative of the campaign. Akshara is joining us from Jayanagar, where moments ago you had Nirmala Sitharaman, the Finance Minister, cast her vote. Akshara, she came out and made a comparison of inflation, because price rise had been made a big issue by the Congress, comparing inflation under the NDA regime and what it was when the UPA was in power. Akshara.
Well, yes, absolutely. She made few good points regarding this based on what people are voting here in Bengaluru and the whole of Karnataka. She also refused to accept the fact that people will not vote for the emotional issues or the emotional issues that have been raised up in the run-up to the elections. She spoke about inflation, and also she spoke about how Prime Minister Narendra Modi has a direct connect with the voters of Karnataka. So that's the reason why people will be voting. And she also pointed out the fact that this government has done a good amount, sufficient work for the people, and for the reason she also pointed out, highlighted the term double engine, stating that this double engine has the potential to work once again for the people. So that's the reason why people will be voting this time around. So that's what Nirmala Sitharaman had to say.
All right, so let's bring in other visuals and other reporters as well. We had just moments ago, we had Yediyurappa and his son, B.Y. Vijayendra, who's the contestant now from the Shikaripura constituency. Yediyurappa has held this constituency for more than 9 terms now, one of the longest-serving MLAs in the Karnataka Assembly. He just cast his vote along with his son and the rest of the family. This was in Shikaripura. Swastika will be joining us from Shigaon, where in Haveri district, where the Chief Minister is seeking a 4th term as an MLA. Harish is joining us from the Mount Carmel College in Bangalore. So, Harish, one of the things, at least as far as Bengaluru city is concerned, is going to be whether a large number of people turn out. In the last election, the voter turnout was under 50%. That is absolutely not acceptable for a first-rate city.
Bengaluru is poor voter turnout. Remember, we've seen that difference from around the 50% in 2013 to around 52% in 2018. We sat in several functions to sitting below 50%, and that's been a huge concern in Bengaluru. BJP also says that every time the voter turnout dips in the area, its party will take maximum hit. And it's nothing that the people that of the ratio of friends will ensure that there is a higher voter turnout as the BJP for the party association.
All right, you also had Chief Minister Bommai there at a temple in Hubli. He's making his way to Shigaon, where he is the sitting MLA. It's Yasir Pathan versus the sitting Chief Minister, Mr. Basavaraj Bommai. Swastika is joining us from that primary school where he will be casting his vote anytime now. Swastika, what's at stake for Mr. Bommai as well as for the BJP government? This constituency, this district there, Haveri, of course, the neighbouring district of Hubli Dharwad, best exemplifies the Lingayat sort of vote problem for the BJP, or the vote division potentially for the BJP. Walk us through what are the issues that matter there in Shigaon.
Well, the mood is quite upbeat to begin with, and Basavaraj Bommai, whether there's a lot of suspense on whether he would be re-elected as the Chief Minister, but as far as Shigaon is concerned, he's won this place 3 times and now he's seeking 4th term. If you talk about his personality, what I've gauged speaking to voters here on the ground is that he has a lot of goodwill among members across all communities. As you rightly mentioned, Veerashaiva Lingayats are the dominant community here, followed by Muslims. But Basavaraj Bommai, as far as his work is concerned as an MLA, has done a lot of work according to the people, whether it is with regards to building residential schools or bringing in irrigation projects. He has been somebody who has earned the goodwill of members of all communities, and that is something that the BJP is banking on for Basavaraj Bommai as far as Shigao is concerned. But the main headache or something that could be a deciding factor in this particular constituency is the way the Kurubas as well as the other communities here vote for Bommai. And we are talking about the Dalit communities, Dalits and Kuruba. They could actually cut the vote factor. And there's also another interesting candidate in the fray, and that is the JDS's candidate, Shashidhar Yelihar. He is somebody who's also could be potentially dubbed as a dark horse, because he could also have the potential to cut through the Lingayat voters. But it all remains to be seen whether how things are going to pan out as far as the caste calculation is concerned. But so far on the ground there seems to be a lot of positive goodwill for Mr. Basavaraj Bommai, who is expected to arrive here shortly to cast his vote.
All right, if we can go back to Harish, clearly a lot is at stake for Mr. Bommai, for Mr. Yediyurappa. I think ultimately it's going to boil down to the question of, are the people satisfied with the government that they saw and the governance that they saw over the last 3 years? Whether it was first under Yediyurappa and then subsequently under Mr. Bommai, or are they going to vote for change? Harish is now joining us. Harish, what is at stake in this election for the people of Karnataka?
Well, a lot at stake. Remember, 3 out of the last 4 elections, we haven't got a clear mandate. It's been a fractured mandate. In 2008, B.S. Yediyurappa managed to ensure some of the independents back him and they formed a government. 2013, Congress got a clear mandate. We've had a fractured mandate in 2018, and we've seen 2 governments between 2018 and 2023. Now, the state, whether it's the investors or people in Bengaluru, they are asking that they in fact want a clear mandate to one political party. They believe that when there is no clear mandate, it leads to a lot of issues in the administration. For example, the BJP couldn't give a clear Bengaluru City Development Minister ever since coming to power in 2019. A lot of activists, a lot of people working for Bengaluru believe that really hit the Bengaluru's development, and without a dedicated minister, there was no day-to-day coordination or day-to-day monitoring of how the works happen. The other aspect one will also have to see is the impact that crossover or turncoats have. Remember, a huge amount of money was spent in by-elections, and many within the government saying that's counterproductive. We have seen a lion's share of cabinet ministries going to Bengaluru because there were already senior leaders in the BJP, and then you had turncoats. They had to be accommodated in the cabinet, and that in a way, many believe Hyderabad Karnataka region or Mumbai Karnataka region, people believe that they are shortchanged. Several of the districts went unrepresented. They did not get a space in the cabinet, and that impacts the development there is the another thought process. More importantly, it is also a fight between the leaders. Remember, Siddaramaiah believes the Congress has a very good chance and he can become the next Chief Minister. Many are also keenly watching if there will be a shift in how Karnataka votes on 2 counts. One, the state has traditionally voted on caste lines. Can the BJP turn it around this time and ensure whether the state votes on religious lines, or once again